Nyeri County, which sits at the foot of Mount Kenya, is the second most forested county after Isiolo with a 38% tree cover. This is Narumoru Forest, covering an area of 7,195 hectares. 82% of the forest is richly covered by indigenous trees, while the remaining 18% is covered by exotic trees.
In Narumoru forestation, this year, we are planting 58 hectares. Already we have done 40 hectares. The rest we are going to do it in this month.
While most of the forest has adequate tree cover, there are efforts to plant more trees this year after trees in the area were clear felled in 2015-2016.
What we are cutting over mature trees. The trees which were planted more than 30 years ago. And the other trees we are removing are thinnings, reducing, cutting the dead, the sick, the forked. That's what we are removing from our normal start of plantation.
Kenya Forest Association, Upper Tana Project and Community Forest Association members, who consist of people living within a 5-kilometer radius from the forest, work together in the rehabilitation and conservation works in Narumoru Forest.
This area we are studying at is a rehabilitated area which was rehabilitated in 2014 by the Upper Tana Project. The seedlings were purchased by Upper Tana. The pitting was done, and then the planting, and then the area was given out to the farmers to do cultivation in a process called terrace. Tree establishment and livelihood improvement scheme. Now the farmers have moved out. Now we have remained with our trees.
According to Lilian Wamugonda, a legally binding agreement has to be entered into before members of CFA can be allowed access into the forest.
If you are a member of fuel-wood collectors, for example, we take it as our responsibility. If we see anybody harming the trees or doing anything illegal, or even if we see anybody who is foreign to us, we take it as our duty to report.
Through the Tree Establishment and Livelihood Improvement Scheme, members of the CFA are tasked with manning, planting and nurturing the forest and trees.
The KFS staff are very few. So in case of a fire outbreak, all these people that you see here, actually they are the ones who report. Whenever they see any scene, they report and they come.
Each member is allocated half an acre piece of land where he or she is tasked with planting trees and given 1 to 2 years to till the same piece of land.
Hii mradi wa forest unanisaidia kwa nyumbani kupata pesa kidogo cha viazi natoka sawa. Tena mimi natunza miti, mimi napenda miti sana. Na hata tumetengeneza hata ua ya wanyama ndio waache kusubua miti baada hii. Tunaendelea kupata viazi kidogo na tunapanda miti na pia wanyama tunaweka vizuri.
Maria Wairimo says the program has greatly helped uplift her life and that of her children.
Amenisaidia sana kuwalisha watoto wangu na kuwasomesha, wamesoma. Niko na mtoto anamaliza form 4 sahi na amesoma vizuri sana bila kufukuza shule. Ninaweza kuwalipia karo ya shule.
Moses Mwangi is yet another CFA member.
Sikukuwa na shamba niko naye sasa. Na inaisaidia kwa vitu vingi. Inaisaidia kwa na youth, inatusaidia sana.
CFA members are divided into 15 user right groups composing of grazers, fuel-wood collectors, those in charge of nursery establishment programs, among others.
We have 8 forest guards and we are managing 71,95 hectares. So one forest guard is manning an area of allowed 1,000 hectares, which is almost impossible to man without the Community Forest Association.
Through personal contributions, CFA members in Narumoru Forest finance the 7-kilometer electric fence that ensures wild animals are kept safely in their habitat and do not destroy young trees. Apatana project is another key stakeholder who has played a major role in helping rehabilitate Narumoru forest. This year, the Apatana has contributed 1.9 million shillings to assist in the rehabilitation works in the forest through the purchase of 100,000 seedlings, 70,000 of which have already been planted.
Right now we've done about 142 hectares planting since 2015, and this year alone we are doing 58 hectares. We've done 40 already. The work is ongoing, as you saw in the nursery.
Schools in the region have been encouraged to buy energy-saving jikos that ultimately consume less firewood, an innovation that is also being encouraged for use in homes.
We used to use 3 canters of firewood. Nowadays we use once for 1 term. 1 canter used to be 15,000, so that was 45. So now we have saved 30. In the past, you could not enter in the kitchen. It was very smoky, and now you can feel the environment around the kitchen. You cannot even feel the smoke. So it's a good way of conserving the environment, air, and also the trees.
Environment conservation efforts within the schools in the region have also been encouraged, where school-going children are taught the importance of planting and conserving trees. Caroline Kamau reporting for Channel 1 Weekend.